Representative Ilhan Omar has once again found herself the target of Donald Trump's repeated attacks. Speaking to reporters aboard Air Force One, Trump criticized the Minnesota Democrat, mocking her Somali heritage and calling for her impeachment after a resolution to censure her failed. Trump claimed that people who, in his words, come from a place with nothing should not be telling Americans how to run the country. He added that while censure would be acceptable, impeachment would be even better. Omar addressed these remarks during an interview on MSNBC's The Weekend. She said she was not surprised by Trump's words, since this kind of targeting is something she has experienced before. She explained that in the past, threats linked to Trump's rhetoric forced her to increase her personal security. What did surprise her was that Trump, after all this time, is still focused on her instead of moving on to someone else. According to Omar, Trump's fixation is rooted in his attitude toward immigrants, especially those who are not white. She pointed out the irony that Trump never seems to mention the immigrant background of his own wife or her accent, while constantly highlighting the backgrounds of others. Omar also criticized calls for her impeachment, reminding people that members of Congress cannot even be impeached under U.S. law. She said that demands like these reveal a deep lack of understanding from some of the nation's most prominent political figures. In her words, they expose themselves as uneducated, and that kind of behavior is embarrassing for the country as a whole. She concluded by saying that when leaders make such statements, it sends a troubling message not just to Americans, but also to the rest of the world. It gives the impression that the United States is being led by people who do not know what they are talking about. Omar called this reality both shameful and harmful to America's reputation, saying that as citizens, this is not something we should accept or feel proud of. If you found this breakdown useful, don't forget to subscribe to InsightPulse for more updates, analysis, and stories that matter.